What is going on YouTube? My name is Lucas and today I'm going to talk to you about UPS and holy smokes, are they taking strides in the positive direction? I mean, they really are, and they have been able to do that thanks to the coronavirus. There's tons of businesses that have been negatively impacted by the coronavirus, and that is no question. But this is one company that has been able to excel and continues to provide a very positive service for so many people. And so if you're interested in UPS, I suggest you stay tuned right after this. Before we really start breaking down UPS, I ask that you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment down below, and now it's time to get into the video. I'm really excited to bring you guys this video on UPS, and the reason is because I think it is a stock that is floating under the radar in the YouTube universe. You know, like I stated in the open, I think that this company has been able to excel because of the coronavirus, and it's obvious. I mean, they are ramping up their shipments because so many people are having to work from home or are quarantined at home or just whatever the causes of the COVID are. It's just absolutely amazing to see what this stock has been able to do. And as we're getting closer and closer to their peak season in holiday time, you know, it's only going to cause this stock price to go up, and it's going to cause their shipping rates to go up and so much more. You know, I also want to tie in the idea of Workhorse. Obviously, with the future going towards electrical vehicle, I kind of want to talk about, you know, how Gavin Newsom said that California is obviously going to be carb and zero emission, hopefully by 2035, and really planning on it by 2045. You know, he doesn't want to sell any brand new gas vehicles by 2045. And, you know, UPS has been dealing with Workhorse in the past, and there are some very, you know, evidence that shows that. So I want to provide that to you guys, and I'm excited for the stock. I'll dive right into the supporting evidence on this stock, and there are tons and tons of analysts and people backing this stock now that we've seen what they've been able to do. And obviously they've had great quarterly earnings as of late, and rightfully so because of the coronavirus. So the head title of this article is going to be "After FedEx and UPS Best Quarter in Decades, Traders Are Backing Transports." So diving right in, it says two transport titans speeded higher in the past 3 months. FedEx closed the third quarter nearly 80% higher, its best quarterly gain since 1998. UPS, meanwhile, ended 50% higher in its best quarterly performance since going public in 1999. It says the two have benefited from tailwinds that should power gains in the entire transport sector in the final stretch of 2020, said Steve, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's last name, portfolio manager at Federated Hermes. "We really like transports here. We think that they are one of the few industry groups that have the ability to do well in the stay-at-home kind of COVID world, but also in the economic recovery world," the gentleman said. He said increased e-commerce should drive business to consumer activity, while a pickup in the economy should boost business to business. The third quarter of this year is supposed to be a 25% year-over-year increase in GDP. That's the biggest quarterly jump in GDP ever recorded in the US. And we think transports are going to really benefit from that and be at the heart of the trade of values cynicals that we put in place, Federated Hermes in late August said. So that tells you right there, you know, what the analysts are thinking for this stock and really thinking for the sector, the transportation sector. You know, I think that it's only going to continue to grow. Like I talked about in my FedEx video, obviously my price target for FedEx has jumped tremendously. I can see that stock hitting $500, and I provided evidence for that to happen. I definitely feel that this sector is going to excel, and obviously we are in such a crazy time. The coronavirus has impacted the world, but UPS and the likes of the delivery service companies have really excelled. And obviously I provided that evidence right there and that article that supports that. But I just think the future for the likes of UPS and even FedEx is going to be tremendous. You know, I'm gonna break down the chart, but my price target for UPS here in the near future is going to be pushing $200. I could see it hitting 200 and even climbing to like 210. I think that's going to be very beneficial for this company as they continue to go through and report quarterly earnings. You know, it's going to be interesting to see the increase each quarter because more people are ordering and making more purchases. But as businesses start to open up and people are able to go back to work, you know, some of it might level off, but then we are entering into their peak season. We're entering into obviously holiday time, and that's when a lot of people start making online purchases. You know, I think with everything going on, Black Friday and those types of days where we really start to see sales, a lot of more people are going to be ordering online versus going in store. And so I think that it's going to continue to increase in that aspect. I like UPS as a stock. Like I stated, I like FedEx as a stock. I think this sector is going to excel tremendously. So my price target for UPS, like I said, is about $200. I can see it climbing to about $210. I'm really excited to provide you guys this piece of information because I think it shows the direction in which the last mile delivery service is headed, especially in the future. And I think UPS is definitely one of those that have taken this very seriously when it comes to the electrical vehicle. So I'm going to swing on over here. Not only am I going to show you the ties that UPS has had with Workhorse, but I'm going to provide you details and evidence that show, hey, there are some deep ties there. And I do believe it's been 6 to 7 years that they've done a form of a partnership. So this article that I'm going to provide you is 2 years old, and it says shipping giant UPS said it will buy 950 electrical delivery trucks from Workhorse Group in what looks to be a key order for the electrical vehicle startup. This tops an earlier UPS order for 50 of the trucks that was part of a test program. Workhorse described the vehicle as a Class 5 next-gen electric vans. UPS and Workhorse collaborated on the design of the zero-emission vehicle. This is a significant deal because it will be the largest order of electrical vehicles in that class in the United States, Dwayne Hughes said. The electric vehicle weighs 5,500 pounds and are equipped with 1,000 cubic foot cargo bays and can carry about 5,000 pounds of payload. With 60 kilowatt hour battery packs, the next-gen vans can travel up to 100 miles before they needed to be recharged. Obviously, we found out that Workhorse has pushed that to the limit now and have upgraded what sounds like their batteries to allow them to go 150 miles, which is absolutely amazing. So continuing on, it says, which is significantly lower than the expense of fuel to run a gas or diesel powered truck. While UPS has committed to the order, it is contingent upon the first 50 trucks. UPS can cancel the order at any time if there are performance issues with the initial 50 test vehicles, according to an 8K filing submitted by Workhorse. The all-electric delivery vehicle will cost about the same as a conventional trucks, but will have a lower operational cost over the expected life because they will be less expensive to maintain, Hughes said. UPS would save about $170,000 a van compared with similar diesel delivery truck if it kept the Workhorse vehicles for 20 years, their expected lifespan. So what I did is then I swung on over to the Workhorse PowerPoint presentation for their investors, and what I came across was Workhorse provided some information on the UPS, and so it says that in the history of their ties, UPS has placed 6 orders to date totaling 1,345 vehicles, and that's current. It says 345 of those Gen 1 E-Series Workhorse step vans were deployed by UPS, and 5+ million miles have been driven by the Workhorse vehicles. So that shows you the ties that they have had. I know that they have done multiple tests with the Horsefly as well, and obviously the Horsefly is a drone that allows to deliver the last mile, and I think, you know, UPS has done a ton of tests with those as well. We have come to my favorite part of any video, and that is chart breaking down time. So let's swing on over here and see what UPS is all about. So today it opened at $169.04. It got as high as $170.80. Its low was $166.88. Its volume was 4.828 million. Its market cap currently is $144.7 billion. Its 52-week high is $171.98. Its 52-week low is $82, and its average volume is 4.202 million. It closed today at $167.65. That was up 0.61%, and it stayed the exact same in the after hours, $167.65 to wrap out the day. This is a 1 month chart, and as you guys can see, it's stayed pretty consistent. It's gone up and down, up and down, up and down, and that's been pretty consistent. Even during the big sell-off and kind of just the dip in the market, it really stayed pretty consistent. And then we had a decent run. Quarterly earnings probably drove it up pretty solid. And obviously we know with the coronavirus, shipping is happening. People are ordering and those deliveries have to be made. And UPS is one of the big time services that is providing those shipments. So another key aspect we have to think about is here in the future, a vaccine is going to be developed. And those vaccines are going to have to be delivered to, obviously, offices that are going to be supplying the vaccine. And so with that being said, a company like UPS is going to be probably having their hand in on delivering those vaccines. I think that's going to be a significant, ramp up as well. And that'll be a huge positive catalyst when we find out that the likes of a UPS is delivering those vaccines. I think that'll only help this stock price go up in the upward direction. Like I stated previously in this video, I do believe that this stock will potentially hit the likes of $200, and that's about $30 higher than its 52-week high. I could even see it pushing $210. I think there's just a lot of positivity around this stock, and I think there's a lot of positive catalysts that are going to help drive this stock in the upward direction. I appreciate you guys checking out this video on UPS, and like I said, I have a lot of faith in this stock. I think there's just too much information that is helping it go in the right direction. And I do want to remind you guys, I am not a financial advisor, and anything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. And that's what I'm here to do, entertain. You guys know how I do it. If you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. And if you enjoy the content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, have a good day.